Hello, good morning. Nakikita na ba yung PowerPoint? Okay. So, start na tayo. Good morning mga ading. So, nasa partnership pa din tayo but we already finished the partnership formation. So, today we will gonna tackle what will happen after the partnership formation. So, after magkaroon ng partnership formation, pwede na tayong mag-operate. So, our next topic obviously is partnership operations. First, dapat nating tandaan is regardless kung partnership man yan, wala namang pinagkaiba basically dun sa transactions ng business. So, we will still be following the same accounting cycle. Mag-undergo pa din ng recording ng business transactions. Kailangan pa din nating i-journalize and then i-post yung transactions, prepare a trial balance, and adjust the accounts at the end of the period. So basically, gagawin lang rin natin yung buong accounting cycle. So the question will be, nasaan ang difference? So the answer lies in the closing process. So, tatandaan natin yung 4 steps ng closing process. We close the income statements accounts. So, we close the revenue account to the income summary and then i-close natin yung expense account to the income summary. Whatever will be the difference is i-close natin siya sa capital account. Now, under a partnership, marami na kasing nasa capital accounts mo, hindi lang nag-iisa, unlike sa proprietor, kung magkano man yan, i-close mo na yan diretso sa capital account, wala nang problema. Pero dito, it will necessitate a distribution of the profit or loss. Kailangan nating i-divide sa lahat ng partners kasi syempre hindi lang naman ikaw yung may capital nun. Remember, we have a co-ownership of the contributed capital. So, yung ating profit or loss, kung magkano man yon yung kinita ng negosyo or kung nalugi man yon, kailangan natin itong i-distribute sa lahat ng mga partners. So, basically, dun nagkakaiba. Next is the profit or loss distribution. Number 1 is based on partnership agreement. Number 2 is based on capital contribution. So, yung number 1, ito yung pinaka-priority. Yung number 2 naman is pag hindi given yung number 1. So, number 1 is yung yun yung stipulation or yung napagkasunduan or yung nakasulat sa kontrata. Pero kung hindi yun yung given or walang napagkasunduan, we will have the number 2. I-distribute natin siya based sa kanilang mga capital contributions. Another thing that we have to consider is the industrial partner. Yung industrial partner, wala silang capital contribution, 'di ba? More on skills or industry yung kanilang contribution. So kapag may loss ang isang partnership, hindi ito mag-share sa loss. Ang part lang ng share niya is dun sa profit. Pag loss hindi siya wala siyang share. Another thing that we have to remember is profit profit and loss sharing ratio is independent siya sa partners capital ratio. So, walang kinalaman yung profit and loss sharing sa capital contribution. Kasi remember, kung ano yung nasa kontrata, yun ang masusunod. So, hindi necessarily na meron silang relationship. So, pagdating sa profit and loss distribution, pwedeng magkaroon ng interest ng salaries or bonuses. Yung mga partners dun sa computation ng kanilang profit or loss share. So we have cases here. Based ito sa partnership agreement. Mapa-equal man yan or arbitrary. So I have here case 1, distribution of profit among the partners. Pasado and Pasmado are partners with capital balances of 300,000 and 700,000 respectively. Profit or loss is distributed equally among the partners. During the year, the partnership had the following accounts and corresponding amounts. Sales 1 million pesos, cost of goods sold 400,000, operating expenses 200,000. Okay, so one thing that we have to know here is yung net profit. Ay hindi pa siya given sa problem. So hindi natin alam muna kung net profit or net loss pala 'yun. So kailangan muna natin siyang i-compute. So meron na tayong given dito na 3 items, may sales, COGS, and operating expenses. So by now dapat aware na tayo sa ating net profit. Kasi plus minus lang naman yan. So, for a merchandise type of business, meron kang sales less cost of goods sold. We will have gross profit or margin. And then, ibabawas natin yung operating expenses. We will have the operating profit. So, assuming wala nang ibang kabawasan, so meron ka ng net profit. So, this is the summary of the computation. Sales 1 million minus cost of goods sold 400,000 equals 600,000 minus mga operating expenses na 200,000 is equal to 400,000 na net profit. And since this is an equal distribution of profit and loss, i-divide lang natin siya by 2 since dalawa lang sila na magpartner. So the journal entry will be debit income summary 400,000, credit pasado capital 200,000, and credit pasmado capital 200,000. Dinivide lang by 2 yung net profit. So yun yung case 1. So madali lang siya. Inumpisan lang muna natin sa madali para mas maintindihan natin. Next is case 2. Same scenario lang siya sa case 1 pero ang pinagkaiba is sa case 1 ang sales ay 1 million. Here in case 2 is 500,000 lang ang sales. So ganito yung computation niya. 500,000 na sales minus 400,000 na cost of goods sold is equal to 100,000 minus mo yung operating expenses na 200,000. So, wala tayong net profit. Ang meron tayo is net loss. Excuse me. So, for the journal entry, dahil mas malaki nga yung debit balance mo or yung income summary account, ika-credit natin yung income summary. Tapos, i-debit naman natin yung capital ng dalawa. So, 100,000 divide mo sa dalawa is 50,000 each para sa kanilang share in the net loss of the operation of the partnership. So, yun, pasado capital, debit pasado capital, 50,000, debit pasado capital, 50,000, and credit mo yung income summary, 100,000, since net loss siya. So, yung case 1 and 2 is equal distribution yon. For the next cases is arbitrary naman. So, depende to sa agreement ng mga partners. So, syempre, pag magde-decide sila na ito yung kanilang distribution or yung profit or loss sharing, may basis naman yan. Hindi yung basta-basta tsamba lang. So, ito yung ating case 3. 1, 3, and 5 are partners with capital balances of 300,000, 300,000, and 400,000 respectively. Pag sinabing respectively, kung ano yung arrangement ng names nila, yung corresponding amount nila is yung arrangement din ng amount. Kung hindi pa malinaw sa inyo. Okay, profit or loss will be distributed in the ratio of 2:3:5. During the year, the partnership generated a net profit of 150,000. Compute for the partner's share in the net profit and prepare the journal entry. So, yung profit and loss sharing nila is 2:3:5, meaning 20% kay Uno, 30% kay Tres, at 50% naman kay Cinco. So, for the computation, ganito yung kalalabasan. May net profit tayong 150,000 at yung capital contribution ni Uno is 150,000. I-times mo siya sa 2/10. 10 yung denominator kasi yung ratio is 2:3:5. Ipagpa-plus mo lang siya, 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. So, times 2/10 is 30,000. Kay Tres share, 150,000 times 3/10 is 45,000. Cinco's share, 150,000 times 5/10 is 75,000. So, ganun lang siya. Yung journal entry niya is in debit income summary since it is a net profit, 150,000, and credit Uno Capital, 30,000, Tres Capital, 45,000, and Cinco Capital, 75,000. Next case. Case 4, double J, double R, and W are partners with capital balances of 300,000, 200,000, and 100,000 respectively. Profit sharing ratio is 2:2:4. During the year, the partnership generated a net loss of 50,000 among the partners. Partner double R is an industrial partner. So, meron tayong industrial partner at ang meron tayo ay hindi net profit, kundi net loss. So, nasabi ko kanina yung industrial partner, hindi siya nag-share pag may net loss. So, sa ating profit sharing ratio, 2:2:4. So, 2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8. So, si double J may 2/8, si double R may 2/8, si W may 4/8. So, ganyan yung sharing ratio pag meron tayong net profit. But since net loss ang meron tayo, i-disregard natin yung kay industrial partner na si double R. So, 2:4 na lang and 2 plus 4 is 6. So, ang ating sharing ratio will be 2/6 for double J and 4/6 kay W. So, ganito yung computation. Meron tayong net loss na 50,000. Si double J share, 50,000 times 2/6 is equal to 16,667. Double R share, wala, hindi siya mag-share kasi industrial partner siya at may net loss tayo, hindi net profit. Kay W share, 50,000 times 4/6 is 33,333. So, ang journal entry natin, debit double J capital, 16,667. Debit W capital, 33,333. At credit income summary, 50,000. So, yun, sinabi ko din kanina na independent yung capital balances sa profit sharing unless stated siya dun sa partnership agreement or wala silang agreement towards the profit or loss sharing. So, we will proceed sa case 5 para mas maintindihan natin. So, itong case 5, simple lang siya. Partners double C, double P, and double A are partners in the CPA partnership with capital contributions of 100,000, 200,000, and 200,000 respectively. During the year, their partnership generated a net profit of 80,000. There is no agreement on the share of profit or loss among the partners. Compute for the shares of the partners in the net profit of the partnership and journalize the transaction. So, 80,000 yung net profit, yung paghahatian ng mga partners based on their capital contribution. Ito yung computation niya. Net profit na 80,000. Partner double C, 80,000 na net profit times 100,000 na capital contribution niya divided by 500,000. Yung numerator is kung magkano yung capital contribution. Yung denominator naman is yung total ng contributions ng lahat ng partners. Ang tawag dito is total contributed capital. So, partner double C, 80,000 times 100,000 divided by 500,000 is 16,000. Partner double P, 80,000 times 200,000 over 500,000 is 32,000. Partner double A, 80,000 times 200,000 divided by 500,000 is 32,000. So, yung journal entry natin dito is debit income summary, 80,000. Credit double C capital, 16,000. Double P capital, 32,000. Double A capital, 32,000. Okay, we now proceed to case 6. Partners double X, double Y, and double Z started their partnership 5 years ago by contributing the following balances. 100,000 to kay double X, double Y 200,000, double Z 300,000. At the beginning of the year, their capital balances were as follows. Double X may 300,000, double Y 500,000, double Z 200,000. During the year, the business generated a net loss of 60,000. Compute for the net share of the partners in the net loss and journalize the distribution. So, ano ang ating gagamitin? The original capital or the beginning capital balances. So, ang gagamitin natin is yung original capital contribution. Gagamitin lang natin ang beginning balances pag hindi given ang original capital. So, tandaan nyo yon para hindi kayo malito. Ang priority na gagamitin natin is yung original capital contribution. Ganito yung computation niya. Meron tayong net loss na 60,000. Double X, 60,000 times 100,000 na original capital contribution niya divided by 600,000 total ng lahat ng original capital contribution nila. So 60,000 times 100,000 over 600,000 is 10,000. Partner Y, YY, 60,000 times 200,000 over 600,000 is 20,000. Partner double Z, 60,000 times 300,000 over 600,000 is 30,000. So, since net loss siya, ide-debit mo ang capital ng tatlo, which is 10,000, 20,000, and 30,000, and credit income summary na 60,000. Okay, so sa next cases naman, sa mga naunang cases natin, original capital contribution ang ating ginamit. Kasi wala silang sinabi na gagamitin yung iba. Wala silang in state, kumbaga. But sometimes the problems will provide for details on what capital balances to use. It's either beginning, ending, or average. So pag sinabing use the beginning or ending or average capital balances or the original, pwedeng mangyari yun. So ganito yung gagawin natin sa mga next cases. The following are the movement of the partners' balances for the year. So meron tayong beginning capital, additional investments, permanent withdrawals, and the ending capital ni partner double B, double T, and double S. So compute for the partner shares based on beginning capital balances, assuming a net profit of 200,000 was earned by the partnership for the period. Wait lang. Okay, so meron tayo daw na 200,000 at ang gagamitin natin is beginning capital balances. So ito yung sinasabi ko. Pag sinabi nila na beginning capital balance yung gagamitin, yun yung gamitin natin. But kung walang sinabi, yung original contribution, capital contribution yung gagamitin natin. So ito yung computation para sa case. Net profit na 200,000. Net profit na 200,000. 200,000 times 50,000 na beginning balance ni partner double B divided by 250,000. Yung denominator niya is yun pa din, yun yung total ng beginning balances ng mga partners. So, 200,000 times 50,000 over 250,000 is 40,000. Partner double T, 200,000 times 125,000 over 250,000 is 100,000. Partner double S, 200,000 times 75,000 over 250,000 is 60,000. So, ang journal entry natin is debit income summary 200,000. Debit siya kasi net profit yung given. And credit double B capital 40,000, double T capital 100,000, double S capital 60,000. Wait lang. So, pagdating naman sa case 8, same lang siya sa case 7. Ang pinagkaiba lang is based daw dapat sa ending balances. So, ang gagamitin natin is itong mga amounts na to sa dulo, yung 100,000, 100,000, and 50,000. Although minsan hindi siya given. So, kailangan mo pang i-compute. So, add subtract lang din 'yan. Kunwari hindi given yung ending capital. So, i-exclude nyo siya muna. So, kailangan pa natin siyang i-compute kunwari. So, beginning capital plus additional investments na 50,000 plus 50,000 is na-compute nyo na ang ending capital. Sa partner double T naman, 125,000 plus 25,000 minus mo ang permanent withdrawals, kaya 100,000. Kay partner double S, 75,000 minus mo ang permanent withdrawal, so 50,000 siya. So, ganun lang kumuha ng ending capital. Ito yung computation niya. Meron tayo daw na net loss, 40,000. 40,000 times 100,000 na ending capital ni partner double B divided over 250,000 na total ending balance ng tatlong partners. is equal to 16,000. Partner double T, 40,000 times 100,000 over 250,000 is 16,000. Partner double S, 40,000 times 50,000 over 250,000 is 8,000. Journal entry niya is debit double B capital 16,000, double T capital 16,000, double S capital 8,000 at credit income summary 40,000 since net loss siya. Case 9, the following are the movement of the partners' balances for the year. At mawawala na tayo ng oras. I-end ko muna and mag-rejoin na lang po kayo. Wait lang. End ko lang saglit. Balik na lang kayo. Paano ba 'to? Okay, so balik tayo. Case 9, the following are the movement of the partners' balances for the year. Partner double B, meron siyang beginning capital, January 1, 50,000, additional investments, March 1, 50,000, ending capital, December 31, 100,000. Hindi man eh. Kay partner double T naman, meron siyang beginning capital, January 1, 125,000, additional investments, March 31, 25,000, permanent withdrawals, September 1, 50,000, and ending capital, December 31, 100,000. Kay partner double S, beginning capital, January 1, 75,000, permanent withdrawals, October 31, 25,000 at ending capital December 31, 50,000. Compute for the average capital balances of each partner. So, tapos na tayo dun sa original capital contribution na gamit na natin siya. Beginning balances na gamit na discuss na din and ending balances na discuss na din. So, ngayon is i-compute natin yung average capital balances. So, kaya meron tayong date na inilagay kasi magmamatter yan sa average capital balances. So, ganito yung computation niya. Please be guided by this template. Iba ito sa present sa books nyo, pero same lang din naman siya ng concept. So, kay partner double P muna tayo. Meron tayong transaction and transaction date. So, meron tayong transaction amount, running balance, months unchanged, and yung product. So, first is yung beginning balance niya, January 1. So, isusulat natin dito sa transaction amount 50,000 at sa running balance niya 50,000. Sa additional investments niya ng March 1 is 50,000. So, sa running balance niya, nagkaroon siya ng investment. So, magiging 100,000 siya ngayon. Sa months unchanged, 2 kasi January 1 to March 1. January, February. Meron siyang 2 months. Sa additional investments, 10 months unchanged niya is 10 kasi March 1, oh my gosh, 8 lang. Kasi March 1 to December 31 is 10 months. Ngayon, i-times mo siya, yung running balance niya sa months unchanged. 50,000 times 2 is 100,000. 100,000 times 10 is 1 million. And then, i-add mo siya, 1,100,000 divided by 12 months is average capital niya is 91,667. So, sa months unchanged, dapat yung total niya is 12 months siya. Next natin is si partner double T. Beginning capital January 1, 125,000. So, running balance niya 125,000. Months unchanged, 3 kasi January 1 to March 31 sa next transaction. January, February, and March. So, meron tayong months unchanged na 3. Sa additional investments, 25,000. So, i-add mo siya ngayon sa 125,000. Ang running balance na natin ngayon is 150,000. And months unchanged, March 31 to September 1. Since yun yung susunod na transaction. March, April, May, June, July. March, April, May, June, July, August. Yan. March, April, May, June. April, May, June, July, August. Since September 1 pa lang siya. So, hindi pa kasama yung September. So, 5 months. And then, sa permanent withdrawals, 50,000, i-minus mo siya ngayon sa 150,000 since withdrawal siya. 150,000 minus 50,000 is 100,000 na ngayon ang iyong running balance. Months unchanged niya naman is 4 since September 1 hanggang December 31. September, October, November, and December. So, 4 months. And ita-times mo na siya ngayon. 125,000 times 3 is 375,000. 25,000, 25,000. 150,000 times 5, 750,000. 100,000 times 4 is 400,000. So, ito total mo siya ngayon. 1,525,000 divided by 12 is yun na yung average capital ni partner double T, 127,083. So, sa months unchanged niya, pag pinag-plus mo yan, 12 months yan. Dapat 12 months lagi. Next is kay partner double S. Beginning capital January 1, 75,000. Permanent withdrawals October 31, 25,000. So, 75,000 minus 25,000 is ang running balance na natin ngayon is 50,000. Sa months unchanged naman, January 1 to October 31. So, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Isasama mo yung October kasi 31 na siya. So, 10 months. At sa permanent withdrawals, October 31 to December 31, mag-umpisa tayo sa November and December. So, may 2 months. And 75,000 times 10 is 750,000. 50,000 times 2 is 100,000. I-add mo siya ngayon is equal to 850,000 divided by 12 months. Meron ka ng average capital na 70,833. So, ito yung mga average capital balances nila. Total average capital balances niya is 91,667 minus 127,83, 70,833 is equal to 289,583. So, the net profit or loss will be distributed in a ratio based on the balances above. If the average capital balances is made the basis. So, kung sabi sa problem is average capital balances yung basis natin, ita-times mo lang siya, kunwari is ang net profit is 100,000. 100,000 times 91,667 over yung total average capital balances niya na 289,583. 13,583. So, pareho lang siya dun sa mga naunang computations. Next. Next naman is magkakaroon na tayo ng interest allocation on the partner's capital balances. So remember, allowances in the form of interest, salaries, and bonus may be provided as part of profit or loss sharing method. So sa ngayon, we will just talk about the interest muna. It is to be highlighted that in the context of profit or loss distribution, the interest is not an expense of the partnership to be included in the computation of net profit or loss. So basically, it can be in the form of money or non-cash assets depende sa mapag-aagrihan nitong mga partners. So take note that it is simply as a scheme used for reasonable allocation of profit or loss among the partners. So meron tayong um, net profit or loss. So outside na itong interest, ginagamit lang ito as a scheme in allocating your profit or loss para maging reasonable siya. If the agreement expressly provides for an allocation of interest among the partners, the interest must be computed regardless of the results of operations, meaning to say interest will still be allocated even if the company's net profit is insufficient to cover the interest or if the company incurred a net loss. So sa madaling salita, kailangan pa din natin mag-allocate ng interest kahit na yung company is nag-incur ng net loss or hindi sapat yung net profit dun sa distribution ng interest. So, let's proceed sa case 10 para mas maintindihan. Partners ASA and Kappa are capitalist partners that started their business operations on August of the current year. Their capital contribution were 120,000 and 80,000 respectively. During the year, the partnership generated a net profit of 40,000. It was agreed that a monthly interest of 3,000 for ASA and 2,500 for Kappa will be provided. Compute for the shares of the partners. So, ganito yung magiging computation niya. Meron daw tayong net profit na 40,000. Number of months to compute. August to December, since August daw nagsimula yung partnership. So, 5 months siya. Interest on partner ASA, sabi dito is 3,000 daw yung monthly interest niya. So, 3,000 times 5 months since yun yung na-accumulate ng partnership. So, 3,000 times 5 months is 15,000. Kay partner Kappa naman, ang monthly interest niya daw is 2,500 times mo by 5 months is 12,500. So, 15,000 plus 12,500 is 27,500. So, net profit, i-minus mo ngayon yung interest nilang dalawa, 27,500. Is equal to, ma-minus mo siya, is equal to 12,500. Ngayon, i-allocate na natin siya sa dalawang mag-partner. 12,500 times yung capital contribution nila na 120 at saka 80. 120,000 over 200,000, which is the total contributed capital ng dalawa, 7,500. Kay partner Kappa naman, 12,500 times 80,000 na kanyang contributed capital over 200,000 na total contributed capital ng dalawa is equal to 5,000. So, pag pinag-plus mo yung dalawa, 12,500 minus mo is 0. So, yan. Net profit is 40,000. Partner asa na 15,000 sa interest niya. Plus 7,500 yun yung pinaghatian nila na balance after the interest allocation. So, 15,000 plus 7,500 is 22,500. Partner kappa 12,500 plus 5,000 is 17,500. So, pag pinag-add mo yan, lalabas yung net profit. Journal entry niya is debit income summary 40,000, credit asa capital 22,500 and kappa capital is 17,500. Case 11. Dalawang cases pa. Partners Baka and Naman are capitalist partners with capital contribution of 80,000 and 70,000 respectively. Profit or loss sharing ratio is at 60% and 40%. During the last 12 months, the partnership incurred a net loss of 20,000. It was agreed that regardless of the results of operations, partners will still be receiving a monthly interest of 1,500 each for both partners. Compute for the shares of the partners. So, ang pagkakaiba niya sa naunang case is i-distribute ito based sa profit or loss sharing agreement. So, dito, si partner Baka and Naman are capitalist partners. Just to emphasize that interests are provided dun sa mga capitalist partners. So, yung computation nito. So, meron tayong net loss na 20,000. Number of months to compute 12,000. Ay, 12,000. 12 months. And interest on partner Baka, 1,500 daw yung interest niya. Times 12 months, 18,000. Interest on partner naman, 1,500 times 12 months is 18,000 din. I-add mo siya, 36,000. Net loss na 20,000 plus minus 36,000 is negative 56,000. Yun yung balance nila after interest allocation. So, i-compute natin siya ngayon na sa ratio niya na 60-40. 56,000 times 60% is 33,600. 56,000 times 40% is 22,400. Ganito yung mangyayari. Net loss is 20,000. Tapos, yung sa interest allocation niya is 18,000. Minus mo yung 33,600 na balance nila after the interest allocation. Magkakaroon tayo ng negative 15,600. Partner naman is 18,000 na balance sa interest allocation. And 22,400 minus mo siya is equal to 4,400. So, ang journal entry natin, since net loss siya, debit Baka capital, 15,600. Debit naman capital, 4,400. And credit income summary, 20,000. Last case, wait lang. So, partners Black and Pink with capital contribution of 300,000 each agreed to form a partnership. The business started on the month of October of the current year. At the end of the year, the partnership earned a net income of 15,000. partner black will receive a total interest of 15,000 while partner pink will receive a total interest of 12,000. Any difference will be divided equally among the partners. Compute for the shares of the partners. So, sinabi na dyan yung total interest na makukuha nilang dalawa, which is 15,000 and 12,000. So, here's the computation. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-compute pa nung interest nila kasi hindi naman sinabing monthly interest. Ang sabi is the total interest given treasury. Yun yung sinabi. So, yung net profit niya is 15,000 and interest ni partner black 15,000, interest ni partner pink is 12,000. So, pag pinag-add mo siya is 27,000. 15,000 minus 27,000 is negative 12,000. So, kailangan pa ba nating i-allocate? Siyempre, kailangan pa din. Regardless kung kumita ka or hindi, kailangan mo pa din mag-compute ng interest to allocate. So, sabi sa problem, sabi niya, any difference will be divided equally among the partners. So, divided by 2 lang yan. 12,000 divided by 2 is 6,000. 12,000 divided by 2 is 6,000. And so, ito yung distribution of profit or loss. 15,000 na net profit. 15,000 minus 6,000 is 9,000. Dito nakuha yung 15 and 6 sa interest at sa balance after allocation. And kay partner pink, 12,000 minus 6,000 is 6,000. Pagpa-plus mo siya, so distributed profit is 15,000 and net profit is 15,000. The journal entry is debit income summary 15,000 and credit black capital 9,000 and pink capital 6,000. So, yun lang yung natapos natin sa partnership operations. Distribution of profit and loss based on partners' agreement. It is either equally or arbitrary. Na-explain na din natin yung based sa capital contributions, either original, beginning, ending, or average, and also the allocation of interest. So, sa next meeting is partnership operations pa din, tungkol naman sa salaries and bonuses. So, yun lang. I hope na naintindihan po nating lahat. I-stop ko na yung share. And, paki-open na lang po yung cam natin for the attendance. Okay na ba? Wait lang. 1, 2, 3, smile! Wait lang, paste ko lang. Ay, umiingay na ang mga aso. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Sana may naintindihan kayo. Bye. I will end now the meeting. Thank you.